narcissists are heartless. So, the narcissistic people are so self centered and self absorbed that they don't feel connected to others. And that is one of the most basic qualities of the heart, love, that it connects you to the other person. Your identity just not remains to yourself, you feel expanded. That's what the expression opening your heart means. That now you are not limited to yourself. The love that you have within yourself, for yourself, it's being shared with the entire world. You are no longer alone, separate from the entire universe, from the entire existence. You feel one with it. That's what opening the heart means. But it goes opposite of narcissism. Narcissism is all about self centeredness, and it's not the kind of self centeredness where you are in self love. It's the shadow side of self centeredness. You exclude everyone from yourself. It's all about you and your benefit, your profit. Self love is something that you do which is for your well being, it's not for your survival. So that's why when a person is a narcissist, they treat people like objects, like things. They don't care about what happens to them. They normalize things like abuse. Everything goes. The very basic common sense, it goes out of their system and they start justifying their behavior because it's in their shadow, it's in their blind spot. And unfortunately, our system, our collective consciousness reflects this narcissism. That's why opening your heart, loving others, is seen as a weakness. A person who is not just in survival, who is not taking advantage of others, who is not playing mind games, is seen as weak in our world, in our system. But this does not mean that it's actually a bad thing, that it's actually weak. It's the only thing that matters. You are not here to stay separated from one another, from the world itself. That is one of the greatest gift of human, that you can love, that you can feel the oneness. And true spirituality also is all about tapping into that love, realizing that you are not separate. But we live in a world which has the core principle of profit over people. It's all about money. And money is one other aspect that makes narcissism more and more deeper, because everyone is after it and they don't care who is getting sabotaged in the process. Let people get sick, let people get unhealthy, but as long as my product gets sold, I'm getting rich. That's the story of most of the billionaires, that it's all about the money for them. If that's not narcissism, then what is? Profit over people. You can only put people over your profits when you see the oneness, when you feel connected to them. Otherwise, even if you say something about charity, you will just find a way so that you can benefit from that as well. And it's happening. And one more thing that is really crucial here to understand is how we condition children, how we raise children in our system, whether it's the education system, whether it is the way parents raise their children. It is through fear. It is through scaring the child and making them feel the one who is teaching them, the one who is raising them, is absolutely separate from them. Always the child is in fear of survival, of doing the right thing. I need to do things in the right way, otherwise I will be punished. So it's not being raised on love, on the heart-centered energy. So that's what the child absorbs. And what they will do after growing up, the same thing with other children. So the only way a narcissist can break out of this is to seek help. It's very hard for them to first of all accept that they are a narcissist, that this is a problem, because our world has normalized it. Actually, the person who has a heart is called crazy. The empath is the crazy one. The people who have empathy, who connects to other people heart to heart, they are the crazy one. But if you are heartless, you are good. So that's why it's really hard to see that what's wrong in this world, because it is normal. So I'm not judging anyone here. I'm just speaking from the perspective of an empath, that when you are in touch with such people, it can be a relationship, a friendship, you experience these things. You need to validate yourself. That's the purpose of speaking my truth. It's not to put anyone down, but to validate our experience, that yes, it happened and it's not our mistake. It's because they lack the heart itself, not just for others, but also for themselves. And the people who are heartless, they are the takers. They can't give to the world, to others. You need love, you need heart. They just keep on taking. That's why if you are a giver, you need to give, but with boundaries. And it will be amazing for you that if you can find a person who also gives back to you, who reciprocates. Otherwise, you will keep thinking that there is something wrong with me. So get out from that friendship, from that relationship if you are in one. There is nothing wrong with you if you have an open heart. You deserve to be with people who reciprocate your energy. The best thing you can do is to be with people who are also givers, who also have an open heart. And work on your boundaries. Don't allow the heartless people to make you feel that being heartless is normal and something is wrong with you. It is your strength, not your weakness. Own it and honor it. We are love. That's the highest frequency. And to tap into it and radiate that is unlocking your true potential, is serving your purpose. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You can like, comment, and share. You can also support my work by hitting the thanks button. And please make sure to subscribe. Much love to you all.